So, what do we need to do differently? Well, essentially all this video is going to be discussing is how to lower your ball flight. We want to lower that trajectory, keep it down under the wind so you can keep it under control. If you're someone who likes to hit these high tower and iron shots, that's well and good during the summer, dead flat calm conditions maybe, where it's going to come in nice and high, stop very quickly on the greens. However, in the wind, that's just going to spin too much, it's going to stall in the breeze, and it's going to drop short of their green feet, and you're going to struggle. So hopefully that's you, you've got a good short game, or you're going to listen to the tips in this video, it's going to help you. So, what do we want to do differently? Well, if we asked ourselves the question, what would we do if we deliberately wanted to hit a high flighted shot? Well, we would need speed. The more speed we impart onto a golf shot, the more the ball is going to spin. The more the ball spins, the higher it's going to launch, and thus, as we said, we don't want that. If we're playing in blustery conditions, we want to keep it nice and low. So, we're all familiar with the saying, when it's breezy, swing easy. It's actually an extension to that phrase by Gary Player. He says, when it's breezy, swing easy. If you swing hard, you can end up in someone's backyard. And for myself, I'm based here in Evansdown Golf Club in Dublin, in a very built-up area, so plenty of neighbouring houses. We do not want to be doing that to anybody, okay? So very important to listen to what I'm about to tell you in this video. Now, as I said, as that phrase suggests, we want you to swing slower. If we swing slower, we're not going to put as much speed onto the shot, as much spin, ball's not going to fly as high. Secondly, we want to swing slightly more around the body for this one. The effect that's going to have is it's going to shallow out our angle of attack. So if you had a very upright swing, got very steep onto the golf ball, again, that's going to contribute to hitting too high a shot into the breeze. So I'm going to turn TrackMan back on here for a second. Now the only parameter I've got on screen, there you go, is the height. So I'm going to hit a quote unquote normal golf shot here, just to show you how that stacks up. I've got a 7-iron in my hands here. So without making any of those adjustments, that's just so we have a reference point to work with here. Okay. Okay, so very high ball flight. Pretty straight, to be fair. You can always get that on the camera. But look, hopefully you can see that on the screen. 112 foot in the air. If we're playing in the wind, that's going to kill you. Now, as I said, if we're going to look to swing slower here to knock this ball flight down, if you're hitting a 7-iron distance, I would advise dropping to a 6 or maybe even a 5-iron to accommodate that. However, for demonstration purposes and show you how these adjustments can lower your ball flight, I'm going to stick to the 7-iron for the shot. Also, there's other basics that you've probably heard in how to lower your ball flight. So, ball slightly further back in the stance, pressure favour that lead slide throughout the swing, the grip, the handle being forward pressed a touch to de-loft the club. That's all great stuff, but again, it's probably something you're potentially quite familiar with already, so I'm not going to talk about it too much in this video. Now, let's apply all that and see how we get on. When I knock that ball flight down, get it below, significantly below 112 foot in the air. There we go. Again, still pretty straight. On a roll today. I wish I could do that more often. So here, 66 foot in the air. Massive difference. Hopefully that's going to add some value to you the next time you tee it up in a bit of wind. Here in Ireland, if you're watching this video, you won't be waiting too long to try that out, I'm sure. But if you've enjoyed the video, whack it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.